Travis is asking, what does the future hold for his restaurant? Okay, Doug's Travis, while we're shuffling the cards, pay great attention, Travis. I'm going to bombard you with information. And it'll all be specific to you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. There we go. And then I'm going to cut the pack into 3, as you can see. And then I'm going to check which of these packs have the right energy for you, Travis, for your question. Travis, there's not too many people coming along here. Which pack would you like? Left, right, or center? Number 2. 1, 2. Okay, good. Okay, Travis, so right now, I love this card. This is a 10 of Pentacles. It says this is the business card. And your business, as you can see, is your treasure chest. So whenever that card comes up, it says this business has got the kind of potential to make you lots of money. Right, the next card says you are the magician. You've got all the resources. You just need to be very creative in the way that you work with your business. It's really, those 2 cards together are already almost a guarantee for success. Okay, oh, here we go. The next card here is the 8 of Pentacles, and that card says that to get where you want to be, of course, is going to take work, but it also takes, okay, Travis, no problem. To get to your business to where you want it to be requires work. As you can see, the workman's burning the midnight oil, but it does require you to have a good plan. You know, no business can grow without a proper business plan. So it's really important that you look at that. And I understand, you know, sometimes you're probably worrying and feeling very stressed. This is the card of mental stress. And then it gets you really unfocused. But with a good plan, you should actually find that that minimizes the stress when you know how you're going to be doing things. All right? And the next card that comes up is a 10 of Wands. It says, okay, you just also need to remember this is somebody who's really overburdened. And this is the businessman that says, right, these are the things that need to be done. That I can do, that I'll get somebody else to do. So it's really about creating priorities and looking at what other people can do rather than you trying to do it all. Okay, so this card speaks about laying down some of the burdens, if you understand what I mean. Right, the next card here is the 9 of Wands reversed. So the card says, yes, it's going to be a battle, and maybe you don't really feel like pushing that hard. But remember, it's almost just like you just got to push till you get over this hump, if that makes sense. Like pushing your car, you know. You've got to push your car with a flat battery uphill, and then when you get there, it'll start moving down again. Okay, so the 6 of Pentacles just suggests that you might be looking at understanding how the finances work, possibly looking at what you can add to your business, and if there's a potential for perhaps finding backing or somebody to share the burden with you, because it's a really nice card to have. It says you might find that even if you just get asked for help, you might just even get physical help, if not financial help. So that's really a nice card to have. Okay, the thing is here, Travis, is I think that you are sometimes, that's the businessman, the hard-headed businessman, and that's the softy who's a pushover. So you probably need to actually just get yourself, you know, start reading, searching, you know, how does a businessman act? How would a businessman take this? Because I think that's going to be the next progression for you. The next card here is the 8 of Wands. It says that you're probably at this point in time starting to look at all the potential of your business. So there's plenty of ideas. Look, some of them are going to hit the ground and grow, and some of them are just going to go. So under the influence of this card, I would suggest get yourself a little notebook and make notes of those ideas that come into your mind, because they could come in very quickly and then you just lose them before you can actually see if you can actually make them work. All right? So there are plenty of ideas. This card says you've been faffing around in the background now. You want something new. You want it to be different. And that's a really great motivation that you have. There's also possibly going to be some some concerns about somebody close to you. It may be a family member. It may be somebody that maybe even works for you, used to work for you, that might actually maybe want to come back. And the devil card in the center says, the devil, I love the devil. He's the best business card that you can get, because he says, you got to be practical. You got to look, you got to do what's right for number one. But he also warns you to, in spite of all the challenges, to remain, you also need to be a little bit lighthearted, because you can get very serious about your own business. And because you get so serious, you remind yourself to lighten up, okay? So while you're trying to figure all of this out, it could take good to take time to lighten up. All right, so in the early beginning, I would say for the next 6 weeks to 6 months, it's going to be like trial and error. Some of your ideas will work, some of them won't. But gradually, it's almost like they're going to build steps upon which to grow as your business will start growing. All right, this card here, the Queen of Wands, says, look there, she's just lit her flame there. So that's what's going to keep you moving, is your belief in your restaurant and your belief in who you are, because the Queen of Wands, she's pure energy. She makes people feel nice when they're around her. And that's possibly something that you could look at for your business, is to work on that ambience, where people will actually come in and feel really welcome. I once had a friend who had a little restaurant, and people used to just come and hang out there. She had her regulars, because you want your regular customers, but you also want to open it up to other people. And people used to love her. They used to call her Ma, So she always had coffee on the stove, and people could just hang out there. So, there's ways and means for you to create that ambiance, which will make people feel very welcome. Yes, and you're going to find, as you do your business plan, start playing with your ideas, those fears, those attitudes, those things that kind of like held you back, they're going to literally just disappear almost by themselves. You won't even have to work on that. As you get stuck in and get to be passionate, because the devil's card is lust. So if I can put it in physical terms, you need to get the hots for your business and keep the hots going, because it's really worth it. This is something that you've taken and built. And this card, the Queen of Pentacles, says she's the businesswoman. She's the one that organizes everything. So you can understand now, the cards, there's a lot of Pentacles cards, and they always speak about organizing the physical things. So that's your message from this layout, that with a plan, with the right organization and the right kind of creativity, you're going to turn this business into your little treasure chest. You're going to be very proud of what you've done. Okay, so there you go, guys. You've seen what this card reading can do. This is the one I'm offering today. It's a donation of a gold mine. If you've got something really big that you want to know about, this is the kind of reading to go for.